Alright, ladies, I was trying out a new look on my nails, and this nail was very short. I broke this very short underneath, and when I put my nails on the other day, it was pulling and tugging, so I soaked it off and put a dual form on without a tip. So I'm going to get you guys caught up on what I'm doing, and I'm actually going to try to stamp a design on this after I do a gradient look, and I've never tried a gradient look before. And actually, every time I do my nail polish, I screw it up. Like, I mess it up before it's all the way dry or whatnot. So, this look, I painted this silver yesterday, and it did have a few nicks in it, but that's alright, because I'm going over it with a gradient look with the blue. And I'm going to show you how I do that after this first coat. This color that I'm using in China Glaze is called Platinum Silver, and I did a very thin coat on this right ring finger, and after it dries I'm going to do a second coat of Platinum Silver, and then I'm going to go back and I'm going to show you how we do this with a sponge, and I'm going to be using Beach Bum Blue by Essie. So I'm going to let this dry and I'll come back and show you what else I'm doing. Alright, so we're back. I painted 2 coats on top of this nail and tried to clean up the edges on some of them, and now what I'm going to do is I took a cosmetic wedge, just this package, and you can get them, anywhere, any beauty supply store, Target, and sorry I'm saying so much, boy. Okay, and there's a lot of them in a package, so you just take one and tear it, just tear pieces off, okay? It doesn't matter how big or how small you want it, just tear pieces off. So I have some pieces here, and this was the piece that I was using. It's a little hard on the edge, so I'm going to grab a different piece. And I want a nice rough edge. I'm going to use this one. And then shake up my nail polish. Get my little ledge over here so you guys will be able to see it. And to get the gradient look, I've never done this before, so you just want to slowly build it up. And I have my piece of paper here, and I want to dab it on the paper a little bit just to get all the extra off, and then I'm going to go through and get my tip and work my way up, and you're going to build from there. See how it's very light? I actually want a different piece because that's not long enough for me. There we go. And just build it. And you want it to be lighter as you go up. So as I go up, and I want mine to kind of go up far, pretty far. You want it darker at the edge, at the tip of your nail. So you just keep going over it and building until you like the desired shade that you have, and that you have. There you go. And if you went too far, you can always go back and do the same process with your base color. And just go over it reverse. Start at the top and work your way down. And I want my tips to be very blue. So I'm going to go over this with one of my new stamping plates. I'm not sure which one, and if you watch my videos, you would see the disaster that occurs whenever I try to stamp. So, I'm going to, I hope it works out for me. We'll just say that after all the work that I've put into doing my nails, this gradient effect. Alright, now this has to dry a little, and then I'll go over, because the more I'm dabbing, I'm taking more off. So I'll let this dry and go over it a little more. We'll be back in a moment. Okay, so I'm back. I got all of my nails done with the gradient look. Again, we used the China Glaze, Platinum Silver as the base, and then I used the Beach Bum Blue in Essie for the gradient look, and then I did a Sally Hansen double duty top coat. Now I was practicing doing the stamp because for some reason it never works out perfect for me. And I really didn't want to scratch up my plate, so I tried to use, the plastic card. And it's just not, it's always leaving a line or something. So I did some practice stamps in it, and it always leaves the line, unless this I used the stamper, the metal one, so, and it turned out okay. So I guess I'm going to have to use the stamper with the metal, unfortunately. Alright, let me get some acetone, or, yeah, polish remover ready. And I have a tweezer so that I don't get it on myself here. I already have a big enough mess. So, and I was deciding on which plate to use, because I like, there's 3 of them that I really like with this design. I think it would be cute. So I was thinking if I wanted to do this design here on the MASH 45 plate, or this circle on the 40 plate, or these circles on the MASH 43. So, right now I think I'm going to do this design, because it turned out the best for me so far. So, alright, let me look and see if I'm in view here. Since it's reversed and I can't see unless I look around the device. So, let me shake up my special polish. And I hope this works, because I did spend a lot of time painting these nails, so, alright. And I'm sorry if I get out of frame when I'm stamping, but that's always the part that I mess up, so I do not want to mess that up. Alright, so, scrape, and I'm scraping a little more, because I see some black, and I always have issues. So, I'm scraping 3 times. And that turned out pretty darn good. Okay, all except for the edge where there's not a lot, but that's alright. No big deal. Hey, that's the best stamping I've ever accomplished, so that's good. I'm going to just wipe this off with a dry one. Let's try it again, and I'll try to see if I can get in better view. Not have a mess. That one worked out a lot better. Alright. That one was my fault at the tip, but it turned out good. I could see some on the tip that didn't come off, but that was my fault again. But that's alright. Whenever you're learning how to stamp, I mean, you know, you're not going to be perfect the first time. It's going to take some practice, so, and that's alright. This can be a practice set for me. I don't mind that at all. I'll dry this off now. Let that dry. Maybe I should wipe this off too. Oh yeah, because this, I see how this is such a mess. Oh boy. This can really be a giant mess. Okay, I'm seeing some more fuzz, and I don't want fuzz on there. Again, that turned out good. I'm liking that, really. So I'm going to go ahead and finish them up, and I'll show you guys what they look like. Okay, so this is the finished look. Some of them, like this one I went back over, so that's alright though. I don't mind it. The doubled circle. And I thought one of them I didn't get all the way to the edge. This one. This one I didn't roll far enough over, but that's fine. I like the look, and it's different, so it's the first time I ever did stamping. So that's my left hand, and this is my right hand. Together, let's see if we can get them both in frame. That's what they look like, and I'm very happy with it. Something different for polishing, so I just have to go back and clean up a few edges. Other than that, it's good. Thanks for watching, guys, for my first time at attempting stamping where it actually turned out. Have a great day.